Hey, I'm Alex London, the author of Black Wings Beating and the Dog Tag series and the Wild Ones series and the Tides of War series and the Proxy series and a whole lot of series. And I live here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania with my husband and my dog and my daughter. And I write full time. That is my main job, and I've been doing it for about 10 years. And I'm thinking about stories all the time. And that's always been true. I was always a daydreamer. When I was in sixth grade, I got in trouble for daydreaming all the time and making up crazy stories. And my sixth grade teacher told me, hey, if you write them down, you're not a daydreamer, you're not distracted, you're a writer. So start writing. And that's when I started. In about sixth grade, I decided I wanted to grow up and be a writer. And I started writing all kinds of stories. But I got frustrated because I loved horror stories. I loved like really scary stories by all kinds of authors. I even read Stephen King when I was way too young to read Stephen King. And I loved it. And then I would write stories and they wouldn't come out the way I wanted them to. I would read these great authors and then my stories I thought kind of stank by comparison. And it was frustrating and I wanted to give up sometimes. But I realized that the only way to get better was to go through the bad writing, to write badly so that I could learn to write well. It wasn't problem, it was part of the process. And so one of the most important lessons I learned as a young writer was to keep writing, no matter what, even when it's frustrating. Just get the stories out, because the worst writing I ever do is always better than the best writing I never do. So I hope you all will write your stories, get them on paper. You can always revise them and always fix them later. But the first step is to take that story that's stuck inside your brain and just dump it on the page. Get it on that page. You're never too young to start. You're never too old to start. The hardest part is just putting the words down. So put those words down. I believe in you. If I can do it, you can certainly do it. I'm about to publish Black Wings Beating right behind me. The reason I have so many copies is it's about to come out. It's my 25th published book, and it all started the same way you start. When you're staring at a blank page, it looks the same to you as it does to me. We all have the same tools to work with. So pick up your tools, put one word after another, and get your stories out, because stories are the world's only infinitely renewable resource, and the world needs your story. Thanks so much, guys. Bye-bye.